Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Hopefully the microphone and all the volume and that shit is okay. What a day. What a day, what a day. Yeah, Rook is fucking right now, big time. Yeah. What's up, everybody? 200 live viewers. Thanks for being here. We're gonna look at some shitcoins today. I mean, it's risk on. The markets have turned a little bit. We are in some things that are fucking. If you got in Rook when we originally talked about it, it's about 30. That was about $30. Solid 5x right now. Just looks really, really nice. APY, Insure, Safe 2, all fucking. Ken fucking. Haka fucking. Everything I've got is fucking right now, which is awesome. I love days like this. It's hard to contain the euphoria. You know, you got to bring it down to earth. You got to be able to sell. You know, one thing I am going to do differently this time than last DeFi season is I'm going to be very, very, very robotic and methodical about dumping. You know, and I know everybody's so excited to hear that. But I am going to be taking advantage of my compounding strategy that I've been talking about ever since, 2017 when I originally started doing this. This is the way. Get that 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x and roll that shit. It doesn't matter if you have the next Bitcoin. It doesn't fucking matter. The whole aim here is to keep capital rotation going. Boom, 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 boom. When you're making money, you got to keep taking it off the table and taking that and putting it in things that haven't moved yet. That's the name of the game. You got to keep the ball rolling. If you don't keep the ball rolling, you're not going to make it. And shit, maybe you do have 100x. Maybe Rook goes 100x and I've, ended up selling all mine between 5 and 10x. Who knows? But for me, it doesn't matter. The aim of the game here is to continually identify new opportunities. I gotta have shit that I'm gonna slide into. I've got to have a plan. And that's why, you need to have, if you have a certain number or a certain amount of capital in your portfolio, you need to have a certain degree of diversification here. You've got to have, 10 fucking bags, because you've got to be able to say, oh, yo, I'm 3x on Rook, and I'm really still super bullish on Insure, for example. So as Rook continues to go up, I'm going to continually take that profit off and rotate it to Rook and rotate it to Rook and rotate it to Rook until that's a bigger bag, and then Rook, or not Rook, when APY or whatever goes up or whatever, you're rolling into, you got to be able to roll that into something else and keep the cycle going, So the purpose of today's stream is to identify some of those opportunities. We're going to try to find things to get in right now while they're low, and good things that, when the other shit, because, I know a lot of you have the same bags as me, and those bags are really performing. But as we perform in these other bags, we've got to have a place to take that capital, when we take those profits and roll it to. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and check the chat right now. We are going to be taking audience requests. I want you to list your bags. Look, if it's not a protocol, don't bother. You're just going to piss me off. I am going to be making a list. We are going to do fundamental analyses. I want shit that is below a $10 million cap. Do not show me anything above a $10 million cap. I'm not fucking with that at all. Look. It just takes a different kind of money to move something that's 15, 20, $50 million cap than it does to move something that's $5 million cap. So if I can get, these $5 million cap, $10 million cap bags, maybe $3 million cap, maybe it's a super jump and it's in these early accumulation phases, who knows? But the whole idea here is that a $5 million cap can go to a $15 million cap. That doesn't take much. That just takes a couple of apes, getting excited. When we're talking about a $50 million cap, going to a $250 million cap. That's a whole nother level of money. And it does happen, but that's going to take a big dick motherfucker in here, like really pounding the table on this shit. So 200 live views right here, right now. That's really awesome, especially because this was impromptu. It just kind of pumped up. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's get those requests in, guys. Come on. Come on. Drop them in the audience. We need to know what to buy. Do you have the next Bitcoin? This is the time. Let us know right now, right here. And you can tell I'm excited because the markets really are turning. Look, Bitcoin is at $20,000 right now, and this capital is going to rotate. It is interesting. Now, I see Ledger Status in the audience. I think it was him that made the comment earlier today. You're seeing a lot of capital rotation, not to Ethereum, but to altcoins, to protocols. Which is something that I didn't quite expect. You know, I thought Ethereum was going to lead the way here, so we'll see if that remains the trend, or maybe these altcoins are front running an Ethereum move. Who fucking knows? It doesn't matter though. Let's find some good bags. So I'm going to get my desktop background screen up in just a second. Give me a minute here, because I want to have something good to put it up to. We'll go ahead and pull up this Rook chart. Just a moment, guys. Oof, what a chart. That looks great. And I am going to, yeah, it's come a long way since we talked about it. Let's go ahead and switch over to the desktop background screen. Oof, okay, hold on. And I've got to do a couple of things. I've got to get the ticker back on this, so give me a second. There we go. So we got our ticker, and then I've got to get this background removed so you guys can actually see what the fuck's going on here. So we're gonna go to background removal, and there we go. Just like that. What a chart. Rook looks fantastic, and I'm gonna go ahead and move over. Yeah, there we go. Gotta move that over to the other screen so we can see it. We've got that right there. Here's this next level that is acting as support, and honestly, this looks quite good for the time. Now, I do think that we are in for some more upside on this today. Like I said, you know, some people think this is going to $1,000. Some people think it's going to 500. I don't really care about that. What I care about is X's. I want those fucking multiples. That's it. You got to detach from these bags. I was way too attached to my fucking positions last time. It had been a while, and I had forgotten the right way to do this. Now, I did a little bit of that. I was very successful last alt season, but this alt season, I am going to be a fucking killer. I'm going to be relentless, and you need to be relentless too. Don't fuck around and hope and dream and all this. Look, if you want to make it, if you want to get rich as fuck, compounding is your friend. You have to continuously take profits and put it in shit that's cheap, and then take profits on that when it goes up. Keep rolling, baby, keep rolling. I actually really like Snow. I'm glad you mentioned that. We'll take a look at Saffron too, although I think we might have already missed the boat on that. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking down some of these suggestions, and holy shit, I don't know why this opened up fucking mega size in here. Let's get the famous notepad up. I know this is going to trigger some people because I said I was going to try something else, but you know what? I'm lazy and I never did that, so you're just going to have to cope. Let's go ahead and make this a bigger font. Let's do 22. Shitcoins. Snow. You know what? Look, these better be under $10 million for one, and two, don't show me something that's up like 1,000%. Like you know, you're mentioning Zealot. Isn't that shit up like 1,000%? Like why would we want to buy that? Like I know you want your bag shield, but I don't want to buy something that's up 1,000%. I want to buy something that hasn't moved. If you want to look at a good example of what I'm looking for, check this out. You know, check this out before it broke to the upside. I think a really good example of the kinds of charts that I'm looking at right now is here with Insure. this is what we want to be buying right now. I don't want to fucking look at charts and waste my time and other people's time, charts that look like fucking this. Hey, check out my bag. Yeah, dude, that's great that you're, you know, 10x on it, but I don't want to buy your 10x. You know, you're exposing me to downside risk right there, and I don't like that. That's hurting my feelings. So I'm going to leave Zealot off. We are going to take a look at Save. I was looking at that earlier today. I can't decide if I'm interested in it or not. Why though? I don't know if that's actually a real coin or if it's a meme, but we'll see. Look, protocols only. Have I seen NFY? I've been talking about NFY for weeks. So we'll skip that because we've already kind of covered this. Rhino's suggesting SYN and DHT. So we'll go ahead and cover those. ORAI. The ORAI. Isn't the ORAI the name of the bad guy in at the end of SG1? Stargate? Any Stargate fans in here? C3PR. Let's not do booty clones, please. Look, protocols only. Protocols only. Protocols only. Yeah, Patrick, 200 viewers in the middle of the day ain't bad at all, but we got to get this bread. Saffron is SFI. So yeah, we're for sure going to take a look at that. Is it MTA time? Fuck yeah, MTA looks awesome. Itchy. Jesus Christ, you know, you guys are going to have to stop talking. I'm not doing memes. I'm not going to do small. Don't roll tide me. Word am eagle. Rook maximalism is a thing. No bammers allowed in here. If you're a yellow hammer, get the fuck out. Thoughts on Yui Hanada? Not really, but we'll add it to the list. Look, here's the drill. It's the same thing as some of these last streams that we've done. If you are shilling some fucking bullshit, like, I'm just gonna move past it. You know, I'm gonna look at CoinMarketCap, I'm gonna take a look, and I'm just gonna be like, nah. I'm not euphoric. I've drank quite a lot of coffee this morning. Today is my off. Yeah. If Ledger and I go get beers, it's over. Or if I buy a car. So you guys better hope my bags don't pump because we are looking at some fucking awesome cars. I really like the M8 BMW. It's really difficult. Once you drive a 500 horsepower car, you can't really go back to anything else. So my car right now is about 500 horsepower. It is a Stage 2 Plus APR tuned S4 B8.5, and it's a monster. But 500 horsepower, once you get used to it, I still remember, you know, I finally got it back from the shop. You know, we had all sorts of different, you know, new intercooler, new throttle body, new, you know, dual pulleys on the supercharger, all that great stuff. You know, new software in the transmission, new software in the ECU. When I first got in that car, I was like, holy shit, like it was terrifying. But now it's slow. So that's the biggest problem. You know, if you go really fast, like eventually 500 horsepower feels slow. So in the next car I get, we're stepping it up to 600 at least. I really like the M8 BMW. I really like the new Audi RS7. It's fucking badass. If I somehow get super, super rich, the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera is a badass fucking car. If you guys see me bragging about how I just got the ass sent on my feed, you should just go ahead and sell everything because it's over. Molten. Dark.build. We got a couple requests for Molten. I'd be nice to have a ticker on Dark. Dark. Okay. We're not going to look at Octo because Octo's already up so much. That's not what I'm trying to fuck with right now. We're not going to look at Haka because we've already looked at Haka a lot. I think we might have everything that we need here. I'm not going to buy Roger Vere's bags, so don't show me strong. I don't think I'll ever touch Geek again because it touched me. They've got a DAO fund. Yeah, let's take a look at Perp. That's a good one. I love the frowny face. Maybe that means it's time for a rescue. RSR, like that's a sub $10 million cap coin. Get the fuck out of here. All right, we're done for now. We're done. No more. If you say anything else that's not getting out of the list, let's get this money. So we're gonna start off with SnowSwap. I'm actually a little pretty interested in SnowSwap. It's been a minute since I've looked at it. Decent structure here on the 4 hour. I mean, here's your support level right here. It does look like that support level is being front run a bit. Nasty little downtrend, down from $25 to $2.50. For those that don't know, SnowSwap, I believe, is a stablecoin swap. And yeah, wow, what a low. What the fuck? The fully diluted valuation on Snow is $1.2 million. You fucking serious? How did that happen? Oh, the TVL is poo on this. Go, hold on. OBV has broken out, which is interesting. The market cap on this is really low. I probably am digging this. Let's see what's going on in the Snow world. Liquidity mining forecast, 2 claps. Oh. OUSD was the one that got fucked, wasn't it? That's why. Snow, wait, was Snow OUSD? The Snow OUSD? I mean, Snow's a good project, though. We need to find out if it's OUSD, because that's the one that got fucked by the exploiter recently. It was before that. Using all SnowSwap tools. Why is this so cheap? You know, am I missing something here? No, OUSD is origin. Okay. I'm interested in SnowSwap. You know, I am concerned, and I'm just gonna make a couple notes here. Low cap. So it's low cap as fuck, right? You know what? Fuck that. Let's just say FDV 1.2 M, which is super cheap, and I don't know why we're doing that. Let's do like slashes or something here. Low TVL though. That's my only concern. I mean, what makes something like that really valuable is having a high TVL. And I do want to know. I mean, is there any benefit to holding Snow? Is what I'm curious about. You know, are you going to get fees from the exchange? Fuck making it rain. We're breaking this. We're making it snow. Yield in form of BPPS for trade. Low slippage stablecoin swaps based on curves AMM. Okay, so here's a little TLDR. So SnowSwap is interest earning, pools for swapping to Y-Ball yield bearing stablecoins, eliminating withdrawal fees. So that is interesting. I'm not getting like massive FOMO on SnowSwap, but I do think that it might be a good one to pick up a little bit of and throw it in the bag. You know, like why not? Fuck it, you know, why not? So let's take a look at Save. This is an interesting one, and the chart is weird looking. There's two of them. Weird. So there's really not much TA to do on a coin with 4 days of history. So in anything like this, it's more of like a fundamental play for me. Let's see here. Now this is done by the same guy that did Rot. So everybody actually really likes that dev. They think he does a good job on everything. Let's check out the website. Yeah, whatever. Ooh, the color scheme on this webpage is fucking terrible. So 4% of all transfers are forever locked into liquidity. Interesting. It kind of sounds like that's a lot of sell pressure. 2 million in liquidity locked. Not quite sure what the circulating supply on this is, but it says it on this. It says it's 20 million. So SAVE is about a $3 million market cap. So hold on. Where's my notepad? Okay. Now this really isn't much of a protocol. I mean, maybe it's the base layer for something that's coming, but it doesn't seem to be really a protocol. So that really doesn't fit the criteria of what we wanted to look at here. Core like shitcoin. Solid lock liquidity. So we'll go ahead and move on from that. I can't really make, that's to say, like, if it's not a protocol, I can't really decide or determine is like, if it's going to be something that's super useful or like what the fuck's going on with it. So let's take a look at why though. And this sounds like a big shitcoin. And you can see here, it's really illiquid. And it looks like somebody might have just shilled this so it would be on stream. Well, the joke's on you. If it's poo, I'll say it's poo. I mean, come on. Guys. Why those a DeFi experiment where Chads, virgins, and degens alike can put aside their differences and sit down to a table and lose money together. Oh, it's blackjack. Check this out. Oh, coming soon. Okay, so it looks like an online casino. That's still really not my bag. $12 supply. This is really, really, really low cap. So yeah, we're just gonna actually delete this off the list. All right, let's look have a look at SYN. And you know, when we were talking about things to buy, I did say, you know, let's not talk about things that you are 30x on. Not cool. I take it this is probably SYNLEV. 34 million FDV, $4 million market cap. Let's see what the fuck this is. DeFi synthetic leveraged asset tokens built on Ethereum and Chainlink oracles. SYNLEV. SYN, Ethereum, Uniswap LP rewards are live and SYNLEV exchange is live. Connect the good old MetaMask here. Oh, cool. So they've got 3x bull. Is this the only thing you can buy? Oh, okay. They've got a bear too. Got a 3x bull and a 3x bear. Let's see. So if I wanted to buy 100 Ethereum worth of this shit. So the bull equity, bull price, bear price, 600 Ethereum of liquidity. I mean, this looks great, guys, but I still, you know, I don't want to buy something that somebody else is already 30x on, and there's a lot of circulating supply that's not in here. So, okay, some of that was burned. There's a project fund. There's a development fund, and LP rewards. So it doesn't look like too much of the circulating supply is actually at risk for hitting the market. I'm curious to why the token itself has any value here. And I'm not getting any immediate answers to this. More soon, so more products. I'm not going to kick it off the list. Did I even spell derivatives right? I'm not quite sure. Spelling's never been my thing. More of a math guy. $4 million cap, synthetic derivatives. 600 Ethereum liquidity at the moment on products, and the chart is quite bullish, but at the same time, I would much rather have seen this chart when we were right here instead of right here. This is not really something that I want to, that I want to chase. Especially not that it won't go up more. It looks cool, but I don't really want to buy things post breakout. I want to buy things and be able to sit on them and hold them and kind of wait for them to move. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. DHT, dihydrotestosterone. DHEDGE, DAO. It fits the criterion. $4.5 million cap, $70 million FDV. Invest in the best decentralized asset managed protocol on Ethereum. Shorted the great pool, FOMO. Let's pull up this chart. DHT. This actually looks pretty interesting. And once again, I'm not really wanting to buy something that's just been straight up momentum. This is only a 2x really. But at the same time, I don't really want to buy something that's just kind of gone straight up. I don't really want to buy a V bottom. I'd rather buy an accumulation bottom. I'm just not that it's any better. I'm just more comfortable with that. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. So there's different people, deploy different strategies here. Convex strategies. So this is a US dollar chain link strategy. Only investors can see the posts. So this is kind of like a decentralized hedge fund almost. Pretty cool. I actually like this. There's a lot of supply not in the market. Get this to stick. The DAO has 93 million DHEDGE. Yeah, that's cool. Look, the one thing that I'm struggling with here is I'm having difficulty finding out why this token is worth anything. And does anybody have any kind of idea why DHEDGE has any value? 3 Chads is in DHEDGE. Yeah, they are. DHEDGE, Future Swap, Perp, Mstable. You could almost just mirror these guys. Everything's been vetted. Everything's good. Let's you know what I want to look at? Let's look at the wallets for this. So the top wallets have like $100,000 worth of this shit. I like that. And let's take a look at Nansen for this too. Because I want to see what was the ticker? Oh yeah, DHT. We're gonna look at Nansen. I want to see what these top wallets have been doing. I want to see if they've been dumping, if they've been accumulating, you know, what's going on here. There's a problem displaying this chart. Okay, let's refresh it. Nansen's a little buggy sometimes. DHT, add filter. All right, come on, work. In the meantime, time to nick up. Let's go. Let's give Nansen just a little bit to load. Some advanced analytics. If I find something I actually do like, I want to see what those top wallets are doing. And Nansen is fucking awesome. Okay. So we can see the notable wallets here. For the most part, it does look like people have been accumulating this. You know, you can see right here on the balance changes for the last 7 days. For the most part, people have been adding to their balance. You know, 40,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. So that's something that I want to see. Let's see. I'm curious if I can. I wish I could do this more over, you know, than the last 7 days. But that is good. You know, you can see this accumulation going on. You can see people entering DHEDGE and getting exposed to it. It is a really cool product. So I do like that. It's like a decentralized hedge fund kind of is kind of the read I'm getting on it. $5 million cap. Is it? Yeah, $5 million cap. 3 arrows. If I can fucking spell. Cool. You know what? Let's look at snow on Nansen. I think that'll, you know, because if somebody knows something about snow, I should have looked at snow earlier. Is it not going to be on here? It might not be on here, which sucks. Yeah, it's not in here. Whatever, fuck it. All right, we'll move on to the next one. The ORI. ORI chain token. AI-powered data oracle. Aggregates and connects artificial intelligence APIs to smart contracts and regular applications. It's the world's first AI-powered data oracle. I mean, AI has always been a hot narrative. You know, people love it when you say artificial intelligence. Asian team. Ooh, this guy kind of looks like Lurch from Addams Family. Okay, let's take a look at the chart on this. ORAI. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Please, come on. This is what I like to call the Grim Reaper. And you know why? Because here's the scythe. You buy that, you get necked. I don't like that chart at all. The chart is terrible. Yeah, we're not, look, you'd never buy the Grim Reaper. This is literally an Adam and Eve bottom, but it's a top. See that? We don't buy that. If you buy a Grim Reaper chart, you get necked. Oh god, here's my song, guys. This is what I always sing in karaoke, except for this is a remix. You gotta admit, the Backstreet Boys kind of fuck. Grim Reaper chart. I don't know why you need artificial intelligence and oracles. $2 million cap. Holy shit, look at the FDV. The fully diluted valuation on this is almost $1 billion. Yeah, it's a hard pass. Sorry, guys. Now, Saffron's already up a lot, but we want to take a look at Saffron. It's a good protocol. I think I missed the boat on it, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. You can see that this really just launched today, and it looks like it's launching pretty fucking hard too. This is a product that all the VCs are just cooming over. Once again, not a lot of history here. You know, we can go ahead and wow, that's quite the markup. Go ahead and mark out some of these levels here. Right. So, I mean, this is fucking. This is $600 right now, up from its low of 142. If you got in that, congratulations. I know for a fact that Saffron is the real deal, and I'm kind of pissed that I missed that train because I didn't know about this, but I had forgotten about it. And look, we've looked at this on a previous stream. Look how cool this is. I'm pretty sure I just looked at that and it was just instant coom, like, oh. Let's launch the app though. Saffron is an asset collateralization platform where liquidity providers have access to dynamic exposure by selecting customized risk and return profiles. That's so cool. Looks like they've got a DAI pool, some kind of tranche multiplier. $30 million of liquidity locked. These guys are sitting at a $20 million market cap. But the FDV is $60 million. So I'm not going to totally write this one off because I know it's an awesome product. Dynamic. No. $20 million cap. 60 million FTV. Not my bag. You know, I would have loved to hop in that at 200 bucks and you know, I'd be cooming right now too. But I'm gonna have to pass on that. You know, like I said, can I hop in this and it just goes, you know, to 2,000 bucks right now? Yeah, I can. But you know, I don't want to chase anything when there's so many opportunities for me to buy something that hasn't been like hilariously marked up yet. And I just wanted to point out, guys, this is Rook. Rook has a reason that it's going up. You know, the value locked is going up, but Rook is generating profit, and you can see this since it started, $0 right here, right? In just over a week, this is the amount of profit that Rook has generated. Profit. And you can see the profits in REN, BTC, USDC, Ether, Wrapped Ether, and DAI. Rook is generating real money, and I think that's a lot of the appeal here. Rook is kind of like the YFI of liquidity underwriters, I believe. So, you know, we'll see what happens with Rook. But even then, like I said, you know, I don't want to be in Rook and just like be a fucking retarded bull on it. You know, although it's super bullish, you got to take your pound of bananas and you got to hit the road at some point. That's part of compounding and rolling. Never marry the bag, even if it's an awesome bag like Rook. Spice is quite nice, but I'm not going to chase it. Let's look at Itchy now. So far, these picks have been pretty good. Itchy.farm, $2 million market cap. Circulating supply is low relative to the total, but a lot of this is in a rewards contract, so that might be okay. What's the fucking point of this? All right, so we're gonna have to dig a little deeper to take a look at what this is, because I'm not really sure what this is. 1 Bitcoin, they've got a stablecoin for Bitcoin holders. It accumulates Bitcoin to drive Bitcoin adoption. It's the second Itchy.farm stablecoin. It may be minted by one Ethereum, the first Itchy.farm stablecoin, or USDC. 100% reserves at first. It's a protocol governance token with a $5 million maximum supply. No pre-mine, no pre-sale, no dev fund. You can stake your 1 BTC versus WBTC, which technically should maintain a 1-to-1 peg, so it should be a safe staking opportunity, right? But I'm a little hesitant on that. It definitely is interesting. Let's take a look at the chart. A lot of times, especially when things are a little confusing like this, the chart will say 1,000 words. And I mean, you know, you can't really make anything of that. Really just don't know what the fuck is going on here. The ultimate goal of farming is not the growing of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings. Cringe. Upgrade. I'm not clicking that. Okay, I'll click it. Oh, upgrade my medium. They don't have any medium articles? Where's the... They don't have a stablecoin? Okay, let's connect. What the fuck? So there's zero liquidity here. Yeah, I'm gonna be staying away from this for now. I don't know, I'm kind of getting, not scammy vibes, but that might just be a little too early for that, or, I mean, I'm just not really sure what's going on with this. It might be the best bag in the world, and I might be deleting a 100x off the list. But that's one of those coins that I can't tell if it's 100x or trash. So, you know, I want to be able to at least know what the fuck I'm looking at, you know, what I'm buying. Yeah, ensures a mega beast hold. Rook is gonna go to 200 somethings. There's a big whale or two mining Itchy. It doesn't look like it because there's not a lot of liquidity there. Well, we just okay. Hold on. Let's be fair here, because I didn't see really any liquidity here. Okay, that's not too bad. I can buy 200 Ethereum worth of Itchy for 14% slippage. I can mint 1 BTC. Let's see. Not enough with WBTC. Wait, the collateral is USDC. I just have no fucking idea what's going on. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on here. Sorry, guys. We're gonna move on. It's a good YUI, and this sounds like a Y clone, so I think I'm about to get triggered, but we'll see. I love these Asian projects, and this, maybe I'm being racist here, but this sounds very Asian. These Asian projects are sleeping super hard. I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh, NFTs. You guys know I hate NFTs. The website's sick as fuck, though. Private sale. 1 Ethereum equals 30 YUI. Let's see if there's a chart up. Probably not going to be a fan of this. Just be warned. Yeah, are you guys fucking serious? Come on. We said not to talk about shit like this. That's not that bad, actually. Up 2x. And it just listed. No idea what the circulating supply is. We're going to have to take a look at Etherscan here. FDV is 2 million. Not too shabby. Look at the top holders here. Top guy has about 1,000 of these bad boys in his wallet. They've already got a Bialexi listing, you know, which is big in a lot of these Asian projects. Let's see if this is on Nansen. Probably not. Yeah, hasn't been added yet. Medium, check out the medium. Okay. Total supply 28,000 YUI. There's 7,500 for staking, 2,000 for marketing. The team gets 3,000. Pre-sale was 5,000 of that. Private sale 1,500. Uniswap and exchange listings 9,000. The pre-sale tokens are going to be locked till the Uniswap listing. So it looks like those pre-sale tokens are on the market. And the team tokens are locked for 6 months. So YUI, Hanada smart contract. Every business owner is fully aware that the biggest challenge in starting a business is sourcing funds, funding their beautiful ideas through friends and family. So it's a crowdfunding platform for like businesses, revolutionizing cryptocurrency lending. Yeah, I don't like this because, you know, when we're talking about like disrupting, you know, some kind of traditional finance, disrupting, you know, raising funds for a platform, anything like that, that sounds a little bit like some of these 2017 ICOs, you know, where they would talk about, oh, well, you know, this has a $180 billion addressable market, you know, and all we got to do is slap a blockchain on it, and we're going to get all these users over here, and that's going to be great. Not a fan. And once again, this just launched from the pre-sale too, so I'm not buying somebody's fucking bag that's way up. Let's take a look at Mole. Mole. Molten. A perpetual liquidity generating protocol. Huh. Meta market making the guarantees perpetual, that continues to grow as more trades. So this is a hate clone, so we're also taking that off the list. Thanks for wasting my time with that. We're gonna look at Dark now. And is this Dark Pay coin? No, this was Dark dot. I think it was Dark dot Finance, right? Okay, I need some information on Dark, guys. What are we talking about here? Dark. Oh, DHT is mooning? Well, fuck that. Fuck you guys. Look, go ahead and FOMO DHT up, because that mean reversion is going to be nasty, and I'm going to buy your bags when it mean reverts. Look, do not FOMO into something like this. Look, you've got 3 pushes to the upside here. I want to buy this here. How about that? 0.58. Yeah, suck on that. Fucking FOMO ass motherfuckers. Dark token, dark.build. All right. Why does this say injected? There's 0 dark staked. Okay, do they have a medium? They've got vaults or something. Level 2 staking on Matic. Dark staking on Ethereum, liquidity provider incentives, and other advancements for Dark. Okay, you piqued my interest. There's so many of them though. How do I know what? Let's look at the Ether scan. Wow. A lot of holders on this guy. I don't know why it is the why is the site saying that there's 0 staked? Does anybody? Wait, how do I stake Dark to get all of those tokens though? Okay, Mind Freedom, I love the new mid-engine Corvette, but my wife thinks it's like the biggest redneck car ever. So I can't get that. I love it though. I mean, ideally, and I mean, unless I get like a DBS or something, I'd love to have a car with a back seat, even if it's a trash back seat. Where can I see information on what everybody else is staking? Let's look at the docs. This is cool. Level 2 priority, or level 2 dark exchange on Matic. I need to look at the fucking chart for this, but there's so many darks. I don't know. I don't know what to click. Is this it? $15? Yeah. Up from $1? What the fuck is going on here? I don't like the RS6. I like the RS7 better. I'm just I don't like Avant. I don't like the station wagon look. Oh, you want to share the playlist? Yeah. Hold on, let me get this for you guys. Can't find where it's playing. Oh, here it is. sharing the playlist. There you go. I don't like wagons. Look, I'm not trying to dust everybody in a wagon. Like, I don't want to get a wagon. I really like that new RS7, to be honest. If I am going to get a 4-door, that new RS7's bad fucking ass, and it's a mild hybrid too. I think you get like 60 horsepower and a you know, good bit of torque. They've got a what's it called? A starter, like a really like powerful. I forget what it's called, but it's a direct electric motor on the drivetrain. Eliminates some of that turbo lag, big horsepower off the jump. And to be honest, like, I probably am gonna need an all-wheel drive car, or else I'll kill myself. If I have a rear wheel drive car, I'm probably gonna kill myself. That's why I do really like the M8. The M8 is fucking badass. You know, my wife's BMW has the coolest technology in it. The R7's lit as fuck. It looks cool as fuck. Honestly, the M8 looks like the fucking Batmobile though, which is, you know, I'm digging that. Dark might be cool to punt. A very small bag at. I am liking this. I'm liking a small position. Because I don't really, look, one thing, it is up a lot, right? Which I'm not necessarily a fan of, but they are doing some cool things, and the fully looted valuation is very low. You know, you got $100 million or $100,000 maximum supply, and $1.4 million FDV. Pretty cool. Let's look at Perp now. Now Perp is another DeFi or VC infested coin. Liquidity on this is terrible. You know the liquidity is terrible when you look at it, and then look at all these wicks. Wick. It looks like somebody's front run us talking about it a little bit. This chart is kind of AIDS, but let's look at the stats here. And I don't know why they've allowed this to get fucked so hard. I mean, this is a VC coin. FDV, 100 million, 150,000 circulating supply. I'm probably not liking this. It's a decentralized perpetual contract, which is cool. The UI on this is quite nice. So I'm really liking. Looks like you've got 1 to 10x leverage. You know, but DYDX has decentralized perpetual contracts, and I think it just shits on this in every way possible. Man, Rook is fucking right now, which I'm liking a lot. All right. It's got a wrecked as fuck chart, you know, and I'm really not a fan of that. Let's look at some new coins. We've got more time. Dude, M8 competition all the way. I'm not gonna drive a MX5. Oh, is Insure breaking out? Yeah, Rook's got a little bit more, and then it's gonna be legging up. It's at 175 right now. We really need to get above 180. That would be quite nice if we could do that. Yeah, so get pushing on that. We need that above 180, and you know, we can free up a bunch of capital for Messi to buy all of these wonderful shit coins with, and pump all of our bags. That would be quite nice. Let's take a look at APY Finance. That's one of the things we've gotten in that hasn't really moved much yet. This is a smart, risk-adjusted yield farming coin. $50 million FDV. Circulating supply is quite low. There's all sorts of vesting contracts and things like this. But one of the things I really liked about this is they had a quadratic vesting mechanism, which is something that I haven't seen yet. And what that means is that these guys that are getting the distributions, like it's not like the whales are getting these huge chunks of coins at the beginning. It takes the whales longer for them to get their coins. So it means the whales can't just get these coins and just fuck you up the ass, which is quite nice. And there's not much history here to chart. And there's, of course, you got that big ugly scam wick pattern right there. So this is the support level right here that we're watching. This looks quite nice. It's come down to support. It is bouncing a bit. And when we just are talking about diagonal breaks, this has had a diagonal break here, which does look good. You do have to worry about Alameda, SBF being in on this. He loves to hedge his bags, which basically just means that he's going to list it as a perp on FTX and go hella short until he gets all of his coins. He did it on MTA and fucked that shit pretty hard. APY is looking good though, just in the sense that it's still low market cap. It's going to take a while for this supply to get out in the open. And, you do have BTC12, Lei Fang, Sam, I think 3 commas, a bunch of other VCs in this. And it's like YFI, but it's a smart YFI. It's like a Gen 2 YFI. Somebody said Insure is breaking out, so I'll take a look at that while you guys make other suggestions. It is, but I'm not convinced quite yet. We've gotten rejected. You see these wicks up here. I do like seeing the strong close above this 68-cent level that we're watching. This is what we're going to need for continuation on this bad boy. And we're going to GAN it. GAN all the things. Fits the GAN fan quite nicely. And I'd be looking at somewhere up here as a target. This 2 out of 1 line. I'd love to sell this shit somewhere in the probably $2 to $4 range is a great spot to start taking profits. And not that it won't go a lot higher. I think it can. It certainly has all the fundamentals to do that. But once again, don't marry any fucking bags. 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x. Done. Get the fuck out. Get out. That's all you need. If you can keep banging 4x's, 4x, 4x. What's that? 84 or what's that? 444, 16 times 4. Yeah, 64x. Get a lot of X's. If you can just compound, that's how you're gonna get rich. That's how you're gonna get a new car. You're not gonna get a new car by doing fuckboy shit and buying Insure and hoping it goes to $100. Maybe you do, but you'll be one of the few that do. We'll take a look at Z-Lot. It's not really what I wanted to look at because it's on the fucking moon. And this very well could be a complacency leg. So I'm staying away from that. Let's look at Keeper, another Andre special. And Keeper is looking solid here. So got our previous analyses up from a previous stream, it seems. We did talk about Keeper right here at $100. We broke back into this horizontal channel right here, and now we have broken above this channel, which is really, really nice to see. I definitely think that we could be in for some upside on Keeper. Where would I be taking profit on this? Probably somewhere right here at 228. It's not something I really am interested in FOMOing in super hard. With DeFi, if something's already moving, if it's been out for a while, a lot of the FOMO has already moved on. It's moved to other places. So it's important to note that the FOMO on a lot of these DeFi projects doesn't last long. And when these things are moving up, that's the perfect time to be selling into it. Yeah, we'll look at Haka. We're not going to add anything else to the list. We're just going to do quick peeks. All right, so Haka is right here on support. You know, it was rejected here at this resistance level. I would really like to see Haka continue, and I think it can. I'm still super bullish on Haka. I think the #2 wallet on Haka. Hold and get rich, right? But you know, one thing you do have to note here is it's broken this parabolic advance. See? But we're at this horizontal level. You really are going to want this to hold for Haka to continue to see upside. That's 4 cents. Haka still makes a lot of sense here. It's $5 million market cap and a $30 million FDV. You know, I think Haka definitely deserves to be higher than a $5 million market cap. But it's good to see Haka get a little bit of recognition. You know, people are a little bit more wise on what it is now, what the value is, et cetera, et cetera. Take a look at Ken Keesian's network. Still haven't sold one Ken. Is a bit of a bear div here. Oh, and hollow candles. Is a bit of a bear div here. You know, our support is going to be here at about $3, so that's where I'd look to re-enter this. It doesn't mean sell all your Ken. I don't like these 2 wicks to the upside. There's FOMO buyers, and this level is definitely one that we need to conquer. Of course, you know, the ideal situation would be getting above this and then probably establishing some form of horizontal range. You know, and doing the damn thing in here for a bit is what I'd like to see. Ken's still looking good though. You know, I love Ken from a fundamental perspective. Ken's still really, really low market cap. You can see it's number 724 on the list. $2 million cap right here and a $40 million FDV. It's going to take a really long time to get to that FDV. Now Ken does have a fundamental catalyst. Wow, it looks like Rook is trying to level up here, which is great. You know, let's see some FOMO. Let's drive it up. Let's spike it up. You know, I really want to see this in the 200s today. I think we can do it. Really, really interesting. Let me go check and see if I've got any orders filling or anything. Cool. Super cool. I'm about it. All right. Let's look at MTA. Let's look at MTA. Good old MTA. My favorite coin. And this is what we're looking at. You know, this didn't happen. That's would have been ideal, in my opinion, and that's what we had discussed in the last stream. That's okay. You know, we're in this kind of broadening wedge formation. Good, we do have log on. Adjust this a bit. This is our support level. Really nice chart. Ledger Status posted earlier today. $1.20 is where we're bouncing. One of the important things to note about MTA is that it had a brutal dump. A lot of people are scared to touch it. But we did have a really, really nice break of this downtrend line. You guys need to remember this is a flagship DeFi project and a flagship DeFi product. MTA right here, circulating wise, is like at a $15 million market cap. Looks fantastic. A lot of room to go to kind of complete this retracement. You know, I'd really like to see MTA come up here and at least tag this $5 range. And I think we're on target to do so. You know, it looks really, really good. We just need to get out of this broadening formation. And once we can get above that, we can see some of the sparks fly. Now, the important thing here is that MTA, you know, we were lagging on that Ethereum breakout. And MTA really needed to perform against Ethereum if we wanted it to fuck and we wanted it to continue to the upside. And seeing this now, you can see that we attempted to break out, we failed and were rejected. But the good thing is we were able to find support on this level right here. and bounce off of that support level, and now we are attempting to go ahead and have a daily close outside of this again, which can really send this shit. So in terms of Ethereum, you know, we're looking at this is our first level of resistance, and this is going to be 0.006, which is about a 2x from where we are right now, right on the dot exactly. And we'll take a look at Owl. I'm pretty sure Owl is fucked for a bit, but we'll take a look at it anyway. That looks really bad, so we're just going to move on. Fuck yeah, I'm still in MTA. Will Sam fuck MTA again? Probably not. We already did Keeper. Yeah, we'll look at R Fuel. A lot of hype between R Fuel, Rio Fuel, and a lot of dump too. It's made this this first impulse to the upside. It's attempted to make a higher low right here. Fully diluted valuation, $50 million, $5 million circulating. The issue with things like Mantra, R Fuel, is that they were heavily distributed to influencers, shilled by influencers, and dumped. Liquidity on Kin isn't bad. It's $2 million cap. It's got like $4 million liquidity. All right, fine. We'll look at Bass. But if it's not a protocol, I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Are you serious? Why would I buy this? That looks horrible too. You know, you got this nasty little double top here. It's up an enormous amount. It's up literally 70x over the period of a month. So you should probably be dumping this. It looks terrible. DFD, yeah, I'm not buying DeFi dollar. That's super fucked. That's so fucked. Jesus Christ. Pour one out for the homies, right? This is horrific. What the fuck is going on with this? Because I know DeFi dollar is just, you know, swarmed with VCs. Does anybody know why DeFi dollar is dumping that hard? This is honestly like one of the worst charts I've ever seen. It's just relentless. It's non-stop dumping. DeFi Dollar Tree, lols. Yeah, it's a bull div, bro. Buy the bull div. Buy the bull div. Initial liquidity mining. God damn, I mean, this looks so fucking bad. Yeah, I mean, this looks really bad. That's just one of the most brutal, aggressive downtrends I've ever seen. From $1 to this shit. Oh my God, guys, DeFi dollar, VCs, amazing, and it's down 65% in the course of a week. Yeah, let's look at Front. We'll look at Easy next. Front, USD, and shit. Is it Frontier? Is that the right one? Looks like somebody pulled some fuckboy shit on the chart. We already looked at Team. Team looks like fucking trash. Frontier. $3.6 million market cap, 27 million FDV, and a chain agnostic DeFi aggregation layer. DeFi on Ethereum, Binance Chain, Band Chain, Kava, and Harmony via StaffI protocol. We will enter the Polkadot ecosystem. We will now put vigorous efforts towards Serum. Best rate app, asset swapping, liquidity provision, CDP, creation, monitoring. So this is an interoperability protocol. Let's check out the app. I do like that there's a pretty well-defined trend line here that we can draw. And it's at resistance here. God damn, it's fucking annoying. A lot of wicks on this guy. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about at all. It is right here at resistance. I'm not quite sure if I want to buy that or not. I mean, it looks cool, you know, aggregation, all that kind of good stuff, but you know. Let's take a look at Easy. Super liquid. Next. Root. Rootkit? Is that the right one? Yeah, Snow Swap. Yeah, I know what it is. It just... I don't know how bullish on that token I am. I can't advise you to enter anything that I'm 5x plus on. What's up with this? Is this the right one, Rootkit? Yeah, why would I buy that? It looks terrible. Yeah, I'm not going to be buying that. Scene. Once again, bad liquidity, but the structure is nice. This is what's that called? Blue? That thing that Kirby was doing, this is what Blue evolved into. If I wanted to enter scene, I'd enter it like 56 cents, but once again, this is super liquid and I'm not quite sure what the deal is. Yeah, we'll look at Octo again. Last time we looked at Octo, it was going really strong. Yeah, see? Looks quite nice. But I want to show you guys something, okay? 1, 2, 3. This is where you're selling. That's I'm not going to call it game over, but I am going to call this overextended. And if I was an Octo, I would be taking profit here. And think about it, you know, you've got chills on Twitter and I've seen it and these guys are like, oh, you know, Octo's going to go to you know, $100. Well, you know what? That's fucking 3x from where it is right now. And you want to accept all of this downside risk for a 3x? Like, that's not what we do. Look at this. Whoop. It's a lot of downside. It's a lot of downside. And I know that there's whales in this, and I know it's going up, and it's oracles, and it's exciting, and this has run quite a bit. You know, we originally talked about buying Octo at $10, actually. So via our rules, if you entered Octo and you're an Octo maximalist or whatever, and you know, you're all about that, you should be taking some profit. You know, you're 3x. You got 3x. You got 3 drives right here. 3 pushes is a sell sign. If you're 3x on it, fuck yeah, that's it. That's it. You know, get out, roll it. We got plenty of great things to buy. Get you an insure bag. You know, scoop a little Ken. You know, if Rook pulls back, grab some Rook. Grab some MTA here. You know, grab a little bit of Dark. That looked kind of cool. Grab some Snow. You know, but don't. You know, you got to keep that capital rolling around. You got to keep it going. A couple of people asked for CyberFi. I don't know why this is so familiar. I guess I'll find out in just a second. $913, $1 million market cap, $6 million FDV. And it's an intelligent automation platform, a multi-product ecosystem of automation products enhancing the DeFi experience. I do think I've got some friends that are in this. Wow, that website effect is quite nice. They've got that Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever it's called, little SD cards or whatever, Boulder unit. I'm not really digging the chart on CyberFi. From a fundamental perspective, the market cap does look good. Here's our support right here. So you're gonna want this to hold. If I wanted to enter this, you know, I'd be entering this right here. Do note that the people that bought this on pre-sale are up a lot. Oh, Save Dev is gonna live stream coding. That's dope. I know the Save Dev is good. I'd buy anything that I buy on 1inch.exchange. Everything you buy, you need to be using 1inch. Or there's another one, Matcha, because Matcha just added the ability. That's one of Ledger Status is sponsored, so I'll give him a little plug here. Matcha just added the ability to do trades with custom tokens. 1inch and Matcha are DEX aggregators. You always want to make sure you're getting the best rates possible here, okay? You want me to make fun of cool? Okay. Hopefully the chart makes fun of it enough. Hey, it looks terrible. Not only is it a liquid, but it's coming down from a bubble. And here's the support right here. And I don't see any reason why this is going to hold. You know, look, if you're in a coin and you buy it and it does that, it's over. Get out. Sell it. Why would you still be holding on? I mean, look. Look at that. It's up 10. It's up 11x. You know, why do I want to buy anything like this? That's insane. You know, if it goes straight up, that's it. Especially if it's some just doofus, you know, ass DeFi coin. And Matcha's got the limit orders too. Sick. Foam's got a Verizon partnership. That sounds like bullshit, but let's look at it. Yeah, not buying that. Yikes. What a dump. I don't think about ICX. If you're an ICX, you're fucked. Oro token, Open DeFi, which one is it? Yes, 1 inch is better than Uni. And Matcha is better than Uni. 1 inch in Matcha, guys. Dex aggregators. There's so many dexes. You know, you guys are stuck on the Uniswap. But you need to understand that we have Uniswap. You've got Balancer. You've got Kyber Network. You've got 0x relays. You know, what if your shit is traded everywhere and you have the ability to get the best price by spreading out, you know, to all these dexes, you know, minimizing that slippage. That's what 1 inch or Matcha do for you. So you always need to use 1 inch or Matcha on every trade. Do not ever execute on straight up Uniswap. That's the 100 IQ play, is using Uniswap. If you're going to be 200 plus IQ, you use 1 inch or Matcha. That's what the whales are using. Whales are setting limit orders. Do that shit. Yeah, we'll look at YFL, my boy Roy's project, which is doing quite well. Big props to Roy and the Marines. I like this structure here. Nice rounded bottom. See that? Now YFL does need to clear this. $906 is the area that we need to get above, but this is looking like it can do that. And if we are able to get above that, you know, eventually it'll challenge this. This is looking quite nice though, and you can see that it's advancing. And you know, I'd say that there's a good opportunity here for a 3x. I mean, this is done astoundingly well relative to so many other DeFi projects, and that's because it has the power of the Marines behind it. You know, this is a Marines-driven pump. Yeah, let's check out Core. That's fine. We can look at some bigger caps now. I don't want to look at huge caps. So this is going to be a pretty simple coin to chart. We've charted this before, and nothing's really changed. Here's the fact of the matter. This is what Core is doing, and Core is going to exist somewhere in here until it doesn't. Now, when do you get in Core? Because when Core pumps, guys, it fucks. Like, it fucking goes. When Core pumps, it goes. So you're gonna want for it to wait. You're gonna want to wait for it to break out of this structure here. Let me see if I can delete this. Support here. Support also here. You know, if we lose this level, it could definitely come back down to 2,200. That's where I've said that I would be really interested in sizing up on Core before. And also, that 3 pushes concept goes both ways, guys. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. That's a buy all fucking day. All fucking day. So I'm biding my time with Core. You know, Core either does this and I get my $2,200 buy, or Core breaks out. And I can buy it there when it, you know, and I can buy into the momentum. Because Core will go when it goes. That'll be an easy way to get a liquid, you know, 3-4x out. And that's all we're looking for, right? I need opportunities that are going to give me that 2-3-4x. We already checked out Itchy, and I did not like Itchy. INJ, injected token. I'd be dumping that all day. Check this out. Maybe one more leg up on this, but I wouldn't, you know, something like that. This is the support. It's not up. I know it looks like it's just straight up vertical, but it's actually not as bad as it looks. You know, maybe a 3x here when it completes that third wave. Let's take a look at the fundamentals though, because I am interested. Just because it's not really up that much, Injected protocol, $20 million market cap, $135 million FDV. Fast, secure, and fully decentralized trading is the first layer 2 DEX that unlocks the potential of decentralized derivatives and borderless DeFi. And it doesn't look like it's live yet. Market cap's already quite high for a level 2 protocol with no users, no volume. You know, I would either be selling here if I wanted, you know, if I did buy low and I wanted to go ahead and de-risk, or when it comes up again, that's where I'd be taking profits there. No, we have not checked Radix. We've already done Z-Lot. I think Seal is fucked. Yeah. And honestly, I honestly think that the team may have exited on Seal. I know the founders did for it to get to this level, which is a shame. But once again, this is a good example of what I was talking about earlier. If your coin launches and it looks like this from the jump, then it's probably just time to go ahead and take a load off, because your future could be like that, ugly. What's backed by Binance trading, Elysian? Edgic looks good. I mean, look, it's a lot of momentum to the upside, but I think we may have broken this parabolic trend. Yeah, we've broken this parabolic trend down, so it's probably time to buy the dip on this. Yeah. This is rock solid support for Hedgic. I'd be interested in entering this at like 12 cents. Something like that. Whoop. Of course, if the trend's really, really strong, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to do that. You know, one of the things we could actually see this doing is coming down to this level right here, and then continuing to the upside. But I would not be buying Hedgic here, especially with this parabolic advance broken. It's, you know, it's just sketchy. That's actually more broken than it looks. Oh, fuck, hold on. I didn't quite anchor this how I should have. Yeah, see. Not only did it break down, but it came back up and retested this line. So that's pretty bearish. 12 cents, Hedgic. Buy it. Zut. 1,000 circulating supply. Not buying that either. Straight parabolic today. Yeah. Sketch. I never opened a link short because it never broke down that wedge that we were talking about. But damn it, I would have entered a link short if it did break down. Fortunately it didn't, because I'd much rather just kind of see DeFi moon. Nah, I bailed out of everything Binance Smart Chain. The issue, Binance Smart Chain just really didn't catch as much traction as I thought it was going to. There's a lot of pumps and a lot of money to be made there, but everybody just kind of stayed on ETH. I was hoping that CZ would get more people to migrate over. And you know what? He may at some point get more people to migrate over, so I'm not like abandoning hope. I just think it's going to be a longer process than I originally thought. We already looked at Z-Lot. This stream is sponsored by Rogue and Zen. So I ditched the Zen Wintergreen 6 for a Rogue Honey Limon 6 milligram. That's good stuff too. I just ran out of these, but these are my favorite Rogues, the mangoes. We already looked at Hawk. Take a look at Vox.finance. Once again, this is not something that I like buying. You know, these fake head and shoulders things do really fuck. But to be quite honest, how much is this up? Look at that. It's up 20x. Not interested. Because this just looks like distribution right here. Everybody's so hopeful that, you know, because they've just made all this money. They made that 20x. Now they're not sitting at a 20x anymore. They're more at like a 10x. And they're asking themselves, and they're like, you know, yo, like, or it's not even a 10x. What are we looking at here? You're at a 20x and now you're at a 9x. And now you're thinking to yourself like, oh, you know, if this comes back up, like now I can take my profits and I can get my 20x. But the reality is you're getting distributed on here. In my opinion, that's the most likely situation. We already looked at Insure like 3 times, but you know, why not while I'm looking for other things? Where's Insure? We've already been over this chart. We already looked at team.finance 100 times, and I will say this for the 100th time, that chart looks like absolute AIDS, and if I was in that, I would be selling it. All right. So this has been doing quite well. You know, the product launched successfully. We are at resistance here. See? Fireworks are going to begin once we get above this level. You know, I got most of my safe around $200. So I'd be looking to sell, you know, probably starting here, sell into that momentum on that break to the upside, and, you know, just ladder orders up to, you know, 1,000. Go ahead and exit that. It's a great coin, but it served its purpose, and that purpose was buying me a $100,000 car. NFY, we talked about this several times. It's back down here on support. You know, this is where you'd enter. This is going to be a slow burner. It's going to take time, you know, for people to enter. I've got LP on NFY, and I've got tokens that I'm staking. All of my earnings from LP go straight towards staking. Haven't sold any of it, not going to. I'm either going to take a major L or a major W on that one. I love NFY, non-fungible yearn. If you guys aren't in it, I'd definitely check it out. Let's see, we can look at NFY though. I didn't check my staking today either and see where we're on. So the LP has been going up. It looks like I've got about 34. See, it is interesting. You've got this reward pool that's feeding staking daily. And as the reward pool decreases, this percentage remains the same. So the early adopters are going to get greater emissions, and I'm literally taking everything that I earn rewards-wise here, and I roll it back over to here into staking. But that LP early on was clutch because I've managed to make everything I put in LP back and roll it all into staking, and now it's just gravy, baby. I'm just making money. FSW mainnet launch soon. That's something we haven't looked at in a while. Falcon swap. That's a level 2. That might be an interesting buy here. Oh, I've got it on this draw tool. I mean, I'm about that. That looks good. That looks great. You know, of course there is downside here, but you know, your downside to, you got this horizontal level here, you know, which has been holding relatively well. If it does break down, you are going to be exposed to a bit of downside here. Maybe 20%, which the risk reward on this is looking pretty hot. In terms of selling, I'd be taking that off right here. So we're risking 20% to make 70%. Not bad from a risk reward perspective. But I don't know how bullish I am on a level 2 Uniswap when Uniswap v3 is right around the corner, and it's going to have optimistic roll-ups and shit like that. Like, it's going to have technology that's going to allow it to scale. So I'm not quite sure that something that's scaling Uniswap is the move here. Hey, you missed my talk on Team? Dump it. It looks like fucking AIDS. It's up a gajillion X and it looks terrible. There you go. Why is there 3 versions? This looks terrible. I dumped this too. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. You've got this situation, you know, where people are in, they got their 10X, and now all of a sudden they're saying, or that's not a 10X. That's a 100X. And now people are sitting here at a 10X and they're just hoping that it goes back. Nope, dump it. That looks like AIDS. I'd get the fuck out of that. Yeah, it is. It does feel good to get those EMN losses back. What are we looking at here, guys? 1, 2, 3, and that third leg's parabolic. Dump it. That is for limit swap. That's a wrap, boys. F short to midterm. I'm bullish as a motherfucker on Ethereum. I'm so bullish on Ethereum, like, I could go masturbate right now. Could go fuck a cow. Oh, all sorts of axias. Yeah, we already looked at that. Ethereum looks great. Bella. That looks nice. But I wouldn't enter here. I'd wait for this. Maybe we don't get it either, because we have cleared this level. But there is a lot of resistance here. It's really easy to map out the levels on this one. I'd buy a pullback on this. Bella Protocol is the smart DeFi yield aggregator by the ARPA team. I'm pretty sure Track is way up, isn't it? Or this is a different one. I thought Track was something else. I mean, we're at resistance. This is something that's already up a lot. I'm mainly, you know, wanting to buy newer shit unless it's like mega. Yeah, let's look at Dia. Dia looked great last time we looked at it. Same thing as last time. Dia looks quite good. You know, it's in this horizontal accumulation range, you know, which is something I really like. You know, Dia is about $1 right now. I don't think it's a bad idea to get a little bit of Dia and, you know, and ride this bad boy if it goes. But, you know, we're going to have to clear this horizontal range for the fireworks to really begin. I like that. Dia looks quite nice. Already covered Haka. I have not bought a car yet, but I really would like a new BMW M8, like a 2020, or the 2021 RS7. But we're gonna need to see MTA above $3 for that to happen, and I'll pull the trigger on it. Yeah, that's what I thought Track was Origin Trail. How are we getting EMN losses back? By buying bullish shit. There's really no reason to look at Trib. You know, I've said this 100 times. I do like Trib, but Trib is something that I will buy at the end of alt season, not at the beginning. Is YFI going to 100K? Maybe. Pathetic. Look at how many clones there are. Yeah, DeFi's dead though, right? And we got YFI sitting here at 30,000. We were talking about buying YFI at $10,000 on stream. So you're 3x on that if you got in on that one. Quite nice. We are coming up on resistance though. So let's see how it reacts here. You know, a nice little cluster of resistance at this level. And support is going to be here. You can buy Wi-Fi at 20 Gs. That's probably a solid buy. Yeah, Rook's taking a dump. That's okay though, that's okay. If Rook does pull back, let's look at the right place to buy it when it looks like it's happening right now. So once again, you know, you say, oh my god, it's dumping, it's pulling back, but do you really think that this looks bearish? If you can get a Rook fill at $100, then you're a king. Right at $100, that's the ticket. It's 147 now. But it would be totally fine and honestly ideal for Rook to fuck around in here and then really level up and go for it. Cream. So rejected right where it was expected to be rejected. Showing some strength here. Here's your support. SBF is holding a lot of fucking cream. Your little channel right there. It's pretty heavy resistance here. Here's what I expect on cream. Look at that. We're gonna break this out eventually, maybe soon. And cream's gonna go to $72. Now, if cream really, you know, wants to fuck, then this is the ticket up here. You know, if we have 3 legs, maybe it does that. Ends up at around 120. I'd be taking all cream off the table around 120. And that's about a 3x from where we're at right now. I know the cream team can pump a coin. That's for sure. Yeah, all the Rook dumps are getting bought the fuck up. So I don't know if we're about to leg up right here, or we're gonna chill out, or what. Once again, like I said, I can't really recommend you buy anything that I'm up so much on, just because I can't. Bruh, okay, do I really need to do this again? Obviously, I need to. This is up since September. Okay, let me just, how about this? Because I've got a tool that does all this counting for me, so this is gonna make my job very easy here. And I'm gonna say this one last fucking time, because apparently, you know, we can't understand this. This is up 14,000% in 70 days. There's a very clear double top here. That double top occurred. This is a logarithmic chart. Let's put this on linear just to make this look even more ridiculous. You really think that's a solid buy? I'm telling you it's not. This is donkey fucked. Do not be in this. Period. That looks very bad. That looks very fucking bad. I don't care if the market cap's $1. That looks bad. They're shilling it because they're down. So again, catch that $100 wick on Rook. If we get there, that's the move. You guys have anything else we want to look at? Yeah, I set limit orders and all this shit. Man, I gotta get some chapstick. It might not go to $100. I mean, it rips up and then it dips and the dip gets bought. You know, it's really kind of hard to say. What's going on here? You know, you do have those tweezers. If you look at the 1 hour on Rook, you've got tweezers. You know, right at about the $180 range is where we're seeing a lot of selling. Probably 120, you know, average down to 100 would be the best thing to do, best way to play this. Pylons doo-doo. I've been out of cap for so long that I'm not looking at it again, and I won't look at it again. I don't want to look at snow again. Yeah, we should have a messy token and call it DSL. That'd be sick. Live stream buying the RS7 with a backpack full of cash. To be honest, I'd probably finance it. Finance it and put like 50 or 60 down or something like that. Now, I know it's not on the Rook chart. I figured you guys were looking at it. But let's just put this in perspective, you know. Oh my god, it's so bearish, it's so bearish. Well, this is, you know, when you have a daily candle that's just like straight insanity, you know, there you go. I mean, what if? I doubt that would happen, but there's your crazy fuck you target, $7,000. Once again, that's a meme target. I'm not saying that'll happen, but top of this line is right at about 250. Once again, I think we're pretty much guaranteed to hit that. There should be a Cope coin. Oh, let's look at Alpha. That's something that I think I missed the boat on. That's Alpha Finance. Holy shit! That's got to be a joke, right? Just to build my credit more. I've got like an 800 credit score, but if you want to keep your credit score high and you want to maintain it and everything, you're gonna need to you're always gonna need to carry some debt and make payments on it. I'm using dex.vision. That can't be it. Both of them look like poo. I don't know why we're looking at that. Yeah, put the FTV at 7 billion. Then again, this is something totally new that's like never been done. I highly doubt that would happen. I mean, this is that, like I said, that's a meme target. OGN. Now, Origin is the one where they got hacked, right? That's really a shame because it was looking quite nice. It is on support right here. If I was really bullish on this is where I'd be buying it. But you know, like I'm not in any kind of hurry to buy a something that just got fucking hacked. No, dude, I haven't been in Cream for months. Oh, it's on Nance. Yeah, we're not looking at any Nance coins, and we're not looking at any throwback coins either. I'm not gonna look at. We're not looking at any Binance shit. Look, I'm US. The only spot I can trade is on a DEX, so I have to stick to those coins. We gotta stick to DEX shit. So I haven't really found anything. No, my DMs have never been open. I haven't really found anything that I'm like feeling mega FOMO over. I do like DHT. Syn is cool. Save is cool. I mean, these are some cool protocols, right? ORI is a joke, obviously. Uniwhale. Look, I follow Uniwhale on, or I'm in their channel on Telegram, but why do they need a fucking token? Oh, yeah, let's look at Pickle. I mean, maybe I am gonna buy some Pickle here. Talk about a fucking VC whale coin that, you know, the whales love. You know what? We're gonna look at Pickle on Nansen. I want to see what those big wallets have been up to. Show you the power of Nansen. We've already looked at Saffron. Oh, Hxro. I don't know if Barnbridge is a good token. I mean, I know it's a good I love the project. We talked about it, but I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's just being farmed and like dumped really hard. So we've seen a lot of influx to this staking rewards address. I know the inflation on this is gotten under control. You got some bigger wallets that have been loading up days since first received. This guy in the past 7 days, he's a big whale. He's added 1,900. Or no, it looks like he hasn't. Yeah, 1,900. He's added 1,900. Big ass wallet here. Definitely a lot of adding here, which is something I like to see. Looks like a little bit's been pulled. I know Pickle is very, very liquid. A lot of it's been moving to staking too, because you can stake your pickles and you can get income. Wow, this hourly on Rook is shaping up quite nicely. Nansen is bad fucking ass. It's a DeFi analytics platform. And I can, I've got wallet profilers, stablecoin, Ethereum trackers, token overlaps. I can find out who are the biggest holders of like multiple different tokens. Like let's say I wanted to find out who like the biggest holders of Rook and MTA were. Like I could use it for that. But I love it for the token God mode, which is what I mainly use it for. And you know, I can come here and I can, let's look at APY, for example. I can add that as a filter. and it'll give me all sorts of information about what the top wallets have been up to, where the flows are, are tokens moving on exchange, are they moving off exchange. It is quite expensive, FYI. How much? I think I paid like $1,200 or something like that. So tokens on exchanges have been growing for APY. This is the main thing. It looks like it's taking a bit longer on these. Look, you can see historical unique addresses. So we're kind of stalling out on that. DEX trades. You can see the latest DEX trades right here. Weekly trades. All that good shit. Okay, so we finally loaded this up. And it does look, I'm liking this. So you got one guy that did capitulate in the last 7 days. But for the most part here, we're seeing accumulation across the top wallets and across other people. You can see, we have 80,000 accumulated here, 80,000, 30, 58 here. We are seeing people adding. These top wallets are adding to their balances rather than subtracting. Now this is just, they've got this labeled incorrectly. They've got it labeled as a DEX trader, but it's this is actually the distributor for that. Yeah. Tons of different cool tools and shit like that. Ethereum 2.0 trackers. You can take a look at, Sushi Swap, for example. See, look, top farmers. This is dope. I've got friends that were in on the Radix DLT pre-sale, and they're up like 20x. So you need to make of that what you will. There's not a Nansen token. See, but you can see the top sushi farmers, Alameda right here. They've got wallets labeled Alameda. You've got a collateralized debt position creator, casual DEX trader / Gnosis. This is a multi-sig, and Gnosis safe proxy. Alameda, medium DEX trader, casual DEX trader. Latest pools, top stakers right here. And all the different farms, it breaks it down for you. Really, really, really nice tool. No token for it, it's just a tool. We haven't talked about NIOX. I honestly think Pickle at some point is gonna really, really, really boogie. Not a bad looking chart. So you can see, it's gotten rejected at resistance right here. This looks a lot like the Kin chart, to be honest. Let's see what they're about. I'm not really digging this liquidity. It doesn't look like it's the most liquid coin in the world. Altanio. $400,000 market cap. The fully diluted valuation is fucking enormous relative to the market cap. It's a DAO built around developing accessible, easy to use, and affordable trading tools and services for DeFi ecosystem. These tools make it easier for crypto traders to conduct trading analyses, deploy trading algorithms, exchange cryptocurrencies, sell their strategies, pull funds, all with profitability, security, and ease. Oh! My password is my wallet. It's a 2017 coin? Yeah. I'm not really feeling Altanio. CLV? We got time. Keep hanging out, guys. We're gonna keep digging. I don't got anywhere to be. Okay. Let's find out what this is. So the supply is, this is hilariously low market cap. So we are not going to be talking about a $60,000 market cap coin in stream. I could come in and pump this coin 40x right now. I don't know. They told me how much it costs and I bought it. Okay, I aped in. Is that the right one? That's the only one that's coming up on CoinGecko. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the chart looks good, but it's $60,000 market cap. So, I mean, why are we even bothering with that? You know, that's not liquid enough for you to do shit with. Hey, welcome back, Trog. Yeah, we are still going. We're gonna go for a bit. Just, you know, it's important for us to identify these opportunities here. For us to get some good apes, we've got to be able to identify these opportunities. NFY bouncing from support. Haka support holding so far, so good. Let's take a look at opt. OPT. Open predict. Oof. Is that what you're talking about? Because, goddamn. I mean, that's horrific, fam. Yeah, why would I buy that? I don't like buying things that look like that. That's Aria. Op death, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that either. It's very difficult for me to do any kind of TA or anything on things like this. Yeah, I don't want to buy smart credit. Because, I mean, you know, this hasn't been out too long, but it's already up a lot. And not really liking that kind of lower high that it's put in. You know, maybe support holds right here, which could very well happen. Where is this? Yeah, but, you know, it's up 20x to the high. About 8x to where we are right now. Don't really want to buy somebody else's 8x. You know, especially if it's drawn down a little bit. You know, this DeFi hype doesn't last long. Like, the money rotates really quickly. That's one of the reasons why it's so important to continuously take those profits and roll them over to something else. MER. Deuce. We already looked at, or Deus, we already looked at Deus a while back. Let's take a look at the chart really quick. Chart looks really bad, just because, look, it's very illiquid. Look at all these wicks all over the place. MER, can't find it. PPBLZ. Pepemon. Not very liquid, is it? You guys not worried Pepemon's gonna get hit with some kind of copyright? because they're like directly ripping off a Nintendo franchise. Like that's like recipe for death, in my opinion. Nintendo will sue the fuck out of you. They sue like Twitch streamers who dress up as Pokemon and shit. We've already did MOL, FWT, and MOL looks stupid. I would dump that. Freeway token, dump it. I mean, just look, guys. When you look at the chart and it looks like the Grim Reaper's scythe. Oh, god damn it. That's not a buy. That's a dump. You dump that. You don't buy that. You dump this. Oh, Rari. Not a big Rari fan. There are a lot of Raris in the hand of plebs like BitBoy. So you don't want to be in the same shit that BitBoy is. How about that? Because he is a fucking pleb. I'm not that bullish on Rari governance token. Yeah, let's take a look at bot. I dumped all my bot, but you know, I could be interested in getting back in at some point. And yeah, you know, bot really hasn't done shit after I dumped it. It's honestly been doing exactly what it was doing before I dumped it, which was fuck all. One of the biggest issues with bot is the community is retarded, and they have voted over and over and over and again on decisions that hurt the protocol rather than help the protocol. So I didn't want to be a part of that. I had about 300 bot, which seems like a lot, but it wasn't enough to steer or influence governance, and so I couldn't make a difference. My last nail in the coffin for me was when I made a proposal to fix some of the things that they'd fucked up about the protocol, and the proposal was downvoted. So, you know, I was like, fuck you guys, I'm out. Yeah, dude, Pepemon's gonna end very badly. Yeah, they voted to pull the liquidity incentives. Dude, they're giving like half a bot per day in LP rewards. That's 200 bucks. They're paying liquidity providers $200 a day. Like, what the fuck is that? Most large accounts are plebs. There's your free alpha. I mean, mega plebs. There's a few large accounts that aren't. If you want to know what large accounts aren't plebs, look at who's been around for the longest. But if you got a 2017 account and 100,000 followers, you're probably a pleb. 9 out of 10. GTH. I was hoping it'd be called Girth. That looks terrible. I would not be buying that. It's a negative price discovery. Alpha looks terrible. We already looked at Alpha, guys. You really are bullish on that? Like, fuck out of here. What are you talking about? That's a mess. It's an absolute fucking mess. We'll look at the small chart, but I'm not a fan of small. I mean, lols. I wouldn't buy that. This looks terrible. Straight up. Distributed on you motherfuckers for a month, and now it's dumping. Lols. Why am I not a fan? I love all their little meme videos and stuff. I think they're hilarious. And I love all the branding and stuff like that, but you know, look at the chart. Looks terrible. You know, in the end, this is a meme. And this is gonna go down a lot. No, I don't know if I wouldn't say this looks like Rook at all. Do you see the difference here between Rook and Small? Do you really think those two charts look the same? I don't. I think we already checked out Oro, man. KSM and Dot. Yeah, we're gonna try to stick to DEX coins, guys. Yeah, we in here, Febs. Look, it's time to risk on. It's time to get some good exposure. No, we've looked at a lot of stuff that looks great. Look, just because I said your bag looks like poo doesn't mean you have to get all upset over everything. You know, if anything, I hope that you'll take that opportunity to go ahead and maybe get out. Yeah, we did Oro. I think, oh, Legacy LGCY. Damn it. Look at where these daily levels are at. This was that big level, you know, that we had to flip for that. Limited upside here. I'm not quite sure what this does. I wouldn't be buying it here. If it's really, really good, you know, this is something you'd buy the pullback on. Legacy Network, market cap 3 million. There's a lot of coins not in circulation, so it looks like about a $30 million FTV. Oh, great. You're going to make me watch a video. Powered by Libertas Protocol. No idea what that is. The Legacy, oh, it's DPoS. I'm not really bullish on Layer 1 type shit. So. Not quite sure, you know, why that's going up, but if you're really bullish on it, you know, I try to snipe right here. That is 0.00019. Look, guys, there's no need to be upset. Nah, we're not doing any of that shit here. No lockdowns. Why is MTA going to pump here instead of in 6 months or whatever? Well, the MTA chart looks really good from here. You know, it's been dumped. It's made a higher low. It's bounced off of what's support. I'm just talking about bullish structure here. And also, when we look at MTA versus Ethereum, it's breaking out versus Ethereum. And there, you know, this is a blue chip DeFi project, and they had some things they needed to fix, and those things are fixed. And the changes are going live very shortly. In the next 2 weeks, they've got their new automated market maker protocol, at least going live, or at least more details or something about it. So there's definitely bullish catalysts here for a move right here. And in addition to that, you know, we're talking about a coin with like 6 of the biggest VC firms in crypto, and this is a good project. Yeah, we're not gonna look at BAT. BAT is a very high market cap, and you know, it's a dinosaur. Yeah, we'll look at DIP. We looked at it on one of the previous streams. I can't quite remember. Is this, yeah, decentralized insurance protocol. It's been doing quite well. Yeah, there we go. So it has managed to flip this level right here. It does appear that there's some sellers here. I'm not quite sure how good the liquidity is on this, which is making me hesitate. Let's see. I can't. And I don't think it's on CoinGecko either. Hey, HE Master, welcome back, man. The MTA that I do have staked is staked until the end of December. Yeah, I hated I missed on Octo too, but you know, you can't win them all. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, can't be upset about missing out any opportunities or anything like that. We're gonna add Pickle to this list. I really like that Pickle chart. And you know what? Pickle is a good project. Let's look at the cap on Pickle right now. $20 million FDV, quite good. I definitely see upside for this. A lot of liquidity as well. And the inflation is slowing down rapidly. $18 million cap. Pickle is a fantastic project, guys, and I don't feel guilty about shilling it. It's really high liquid. You can get in and get out with any kind of size. Yeah, Pickle's one of the few well-known DeFi yield aggregators that hasn't been hacked. VC means venture capitalist. It means big dick money. Big dick money. But these are just some coins that like we went over on stream and some notes about them. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna get off stream and FOMO into them. In fact, most of these things I really didn't like. I think Snow might be taking a punt at, or we're taking a punt at with a smaller position. Dark might be we're taking a punt at with a smaller position. And then Pickle if you want to throw some size on. Out of everything we've looked at, I like those the best. Now DHT did look interesting as well. And it does look like it might be wanting to continue a little bit here. I would really like to buy DHT here around 58-60 cents. But you know what? Maybe we're not going to get that opportunity. It's hard to say. I mean, Pickle, in my opinion, is like almost as good as YFI. They maintain 110 million TVL, you know, for a good bit of time. It's awesome. They're generating 53% APY for Pickle holders, which is quite good. Yeah, I compare Pickle to YFI. Pickle's fantastic, guys. Saffron's breaking out, bro. Saffron's been ripping in the face all day long. Yeah, and there's no Pickle perp for anybody to get in there and just dump all over your face. Pickle power. PDI, P3 curve, herein. Let's look at Ren again. You know, we're gonna need to go to a different charting service for this. I don't know about that. I mean, to me, that looks like the complacency leg of a bubble. So I'm not that bullish on Ren here. It's hard to be bullish. Ren fundamentally is one of the strongest projects out there, so sometimes it'll just continue to go up anyway. But this isn't something that I'm looking at buying. So the new Yearn Vault strategies layer on Pickle. So Throb, are you worried about TVL dumping on Yearn or TVL dumping on Pickle? So Swerve is like a fair launch curve for anybody that doesn't know. And not looking too bad, to be honest. Really clearly defined levels here. And maybe a good bit of upside here too. You know, maybe you can buy this here at 87 cents and drop it at $3, and that's your 3x right there. Oh, that's RSI. Let's look at the OBV for this. Yeah, that looks nice. Really nice big buy right here. Somebody knows something. That's a lot of money to be spent on buying something. Let's look at the Nansen analytics. Hero token God mode on Swerve. I want to see what these top wallets have been up to. I want to see if they're dumping into this. I want to see if they're buying. So wait, are you worried about you're worried about Pickle TVL dumping? It's Pickle TVL has been really consistent at around 100 million for a long time. But balance changes. Now check this out. You do have some buyers, but look, you've also got a lot of sellers here. See this? Boom, 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 boom. I'm not feeling too confident about that. Yeah, if they have a SFI, we'll pull up the Nansen on it. Yep, they've got it. And it looks like everybody's just been scooping this. I'm not really seeing any sellers yet. You know, people are buying. People are stacking. These are the team members and shit. This is who you want to be looking at. Man, I hate that I missed the boat on Saffron. That sucks. Look at this. This guy's got his public ENS. Not too bad, 3.5 million. He has a lot of spice. He's liquidity providing. He's lending cream on sushi. Or no, lending sushi on cream, my bad. You're welcome, Ashley. Thanks for coming. Oh, they're farming Pickle and dumping Pickle as their yield. Yeah, stake Wi-Fi, borrow stables, plop into new Y vaults. Yep. Man, Rook is really strong. It's just not. It should be dumping after that bear div and those tweezers, but I mean, the wicks to the downside are just fucking bought. Yeah, this guy's got some bread. This guy's got a lot of bread. How do you stake your NFY? You go to nfy.finance and you come to the left, or hold on. You go to nfy.finance. You go to staking, unstaking in the top left. You have an NFY balance right here. Like mine says 9. So you always just enter a round number on these smart contracts. So 9, you hit stake, and then you just hit confirm on your MetaMask. And that'll let you stake it. I'm not going to stake it right now because I like to let these rewards build up. And these rewards build up so I can stake them and continue to compound and roll and be gas efficient and shit. We've already talked about Insure like 5 times. Let's look at UniDX. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that either. I don't, I'm not ever gonna say that looks great when something just looks like that. Not to say that it, maybe it does just go to the fucking moon and it's crazy. Oh, and Nansen? I think the Nansen on Insure looks quite nice. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wow, still 140 viewers. Thank you guys. I wouldn't get to do this for a living if you guys didn't show up and watch me. So I do appreciate it more than you know. So we've got this one whale that's out 180,000. The balance, this B pool or whatever, is out. It's good to see this guy sold off. If you look, his balance is 0 now. He's done. For the most part, you don't have a lot of guys with big balances here. It's been accumulation. And there's definitely some pools, that have bailed out. And I think some of these are incorrectly labeled. But yeah, that doesn't look bad at all. Let's go check out this hourly close on Rook here. It's about to close this hourly, and then we are gonna get out of here. And notice, guys, that we have continued to make a new high in the OBV. This shit is getting, look how hard this dip got bought. Like, so fucking hard. Which is a good sign. This is a nice close in the hourly if we can manage to close this. Long-legged doji, this big wick to the downside. If anything, I'd really love to see this close a little bit higher, maybe like 166. We could be in for some fireworks here. Take us to that $250 price level. I think it's inevitable that we're going to go there. That's Nansen.ai. Yeah, the 2017 alt season is going to begin soon. It hasn't, guys. You hadn't seen nothing yet, and that's why I keep trying to stress There's going to be so many opportunities and so much shit pumping, and the capital is going to move so fast. You got to take those 2x's, 3x's, 4x's, 5x's. You got to take that shit and you got to go. If you have $1,000, okay, and you can get 3x's in a row, you got $27,000. Think about that. You're not going to do that just holding $1,000 in one coin and hoping it goes 20x, 30x. You might, but you're probably not going to. But if you can take that $1,000 and you can get 3x's, you're going to be on your way and you're going to start making some real fucking money. Yeah, you know what? We will take a... Not a big fan of this chart. You know, this does look like it's getting marked down. And wow, what a run. I mean, look at this, guys. We're talking about something that is up 14,000%. I don't want to buy something that somebody is up that much on. That is fucking insane. You've got... Oh, I thought you were saying you have 4,000 Z-Lot. I was like, holy shit, bro. See what those top wallets are doing. I think it's starting to happen now. You know, retail is going to come in and really pump these things, but you got to understand that, you know, before that happens even, money rotates around. And it's going to rotate from Bitcoin to DeFi to Ethereum to you know, to DeFi to Bitcoin. It's just a game of musical chairs. And I do think that these aren't rewards addresses. I think those are incorrectly labeled. Let's go check on one of them just to see. No, it looks like it is a rewards address. I don't know how that works. 366 Z-Lot in it. Yeah, so I suppose those are rewards addresses. This is the #1 holder right here. About 5% of the supply. And it looks like there's a lot of it in governance too. Maybe that we're not seeing here. But just looking at this, these people aren't selling yet. You got this guy that sold 39, good for him. 35, 25, 24. For the most part, though, nobody's really doing anything. But you know, they aren't adding more. They're not selling. You're gonna need greater fools to come in, and if you want this to go up more. But even then, guys, I'm just not trying to. I'm not trying to. What am I trying to say? I'm really just not trying to buy anything that's up 14,000%. How about that? So that's Molly. 880. It's a lot of it. Octo's not on Nansen. Unfortunately, Octo's not on Nansen. Okay, fellas and ladies. We've been streaming for quite some time now. I think like 2.5 hours. It's been a pleasure. We got some good opportunities. Definitely some thinking to do. Definitely some shopping to do. So you guys be safe out there. position yourself well. You know, make sure that you're rotating. Make sure you're taking profits. You know, make sure you're doing something with your money. You know, make sure you're keeping your money deployed. Make sure to rotate. If you're up 3 or 4x, I know it can seem like, oh my God, you know, this is great. I'm gonna get this 10x on this bag now, but you just gotta remember that, let's say you're up 5x, you know, that 10x is only a 2x from where you're at, and you're risking losing that 5x. Take that 5x, take it all day, and put it in something that hadn't moved yet. Because you can get, all you gotta get's a 2x somewhere else and something that hadn't moved. Something that hadn't built momentum that people aren't even excited about yet. All you gotta get's a 2x there, you get the same 10x with less downside risk. Ken, about $3 would be sexy as fuck on Ken. But anyway, guys, it's been real. Until next time, adios. We'll see y'all later.